Well, let's switch gears now and talk about some of the stuff you've done outside of the ring. I know you've been involved with a lot of charity organizations, done a lot of charity work, and helped out in your community. Tell me about some of the organizations that you partnered up with over the years.
Well, I don't necessarily get involved with organizations so much. I just like to try to help. I did some of it's through church. Some of it's just just like with schools and uh, the group I work with in Texas right now, Texas Style Wrestling. They're very involved in the community and helping kids in the school. Some are underprivileged, and some of them are. And this, in fact, we just moved into a new venue this last night. That was our first taping in this new venue, which is incredible. It's tied to the school system there, where they have the kids come and they work in these stores. The building is almost like a mall, and they have the businesses in there, and have these two arenas. One of them holds about 8,000, one holds about 600, and that's where we taped last night. And we will have students following us around, learning production and learning camera work and learning how to write, for TV, the formats and that kind of all those things. That it's a learning center, and we're involved in that, which is something that's real exciting. At home, I try to. I've got some. I don't know how to. They're underprivileged kids in one part of town, and we do some things with them that a lot of them don't have parents that they're living with, or maybe living with one,
Oh,
and pretty poor neighborhoods and that kind of thing. And we have a program that we're working with them, and we go to those schools, and it's an incredible experience to see those kids' faces light up, and get all those hugs and things from them. But some of them had never had Christmas presents until we started doing this.
oh,
They told us. They said, "I've never had a Christmas present before." And we bring them things for every holiday. We do something with them, and it's just doing things like that for me is it means more to me than it does to them, probably. It's heartwarming to see that little bit of time, that they're happy, and feel like they're special and loved. And so those are the kinds of things I try to do. I don't necessarily get involved in any particular organization doing something. That's kind of you know
yeah.
kind of one of those things.
Yeah. It seems like that. Working with, being involved with schools, uh, you just never know what somebody's going through and the environment that these people are going through, and it's good to give something to them that they could use and something that they can
Well,
enjoy.
it's a real concern to me that we have gotten to a point to where I think family is kind of taking a back seat, to the kids aren't brought up with two parents a lot of times, and sometimes they're not brought up with parents at all. And then I think there's a lot of things that have kind of gotten out of hand as far as the education system is concerned, and the teaching is not always getting through the basics and that kind of thing. So there's so many things with our youth that really concern me right now, and I think that's something, if we can concentrate on in some way and try to help in some way, whether it's teaching or whether it's just making them feel good for a little while. Something to kind of change the pattern. And I think that's something that we've got to really strive to do right now in our society.
Yeah, it's definitely something that we should probably look at to improve, because I think children are the future. They really are, and we need to have future leaders really make a difference as far as our education system, and as far as working in schools and teaching the next generation.
Yeah, well, that all comes from leadership. It's like every other thing, like a wrestling business. How the quality of what's there is usually comes from leadership, and I just don't think that we've had the the kind of leadership we need to sustain that. I worry about the future of those kids and my grandkids, and that's something important that I think that we all need to try to think about and contribute to.